this pose any challenges you weren't expecting on game night?
No. Vince Johnson was a good driver, got me out to the field in one piece. He drives faster backwards than a lot of guys drive forwards. But it was good. It was good. Yeah.
Stefan Fry just kind of raised what I thought was the interesting point that given the fluky nature of some of the early losses, he's not sure y'all have actually played better in going 2-0-1 than y'all did in that 0-3 start. Do you see at least what he's talking about?
Yeah. I mean, I don't. I think this last game, I think we created chances, and we certainly got behind their defense, and we had some good looks, and we had shots. Would you say the overall soccer was as good as it has been in some other games? No. Soccer in some other games was better. But sometimes people don't care about that. They care about the results, and you got to find the right balance between the possession and the soccer and holding on to it, and also being direct and getting behind them at the appropriate moment. So it's a pendulum thing, and maybe we were way over here, and this game maybe we swung way over here. It's like Clint. We wanted Clint to play higher, maybe play too high in this last game. So got to find that middle ground. So it's still a work in progress.
You mentioned that being a point of emphasis, getting guys in behind and maybe getting more shots. Do you think that you guys did do a better job of that specifically on the weekend?
Yeah, I thought we did that right in the first part of the game. Even when you look at the first 15 minutes, even though they had more possession than we did, we had more dangerous chances. We had Jordan in. I mean, if Jordan gets the ball that he got early, if he gets that ball after he scored his goal, he probably scores another goal because he'll feel confident enough to hit that ball rather than looking to lay it off. That's just part of the psyche of a forward. But I thought we did a decent job getting in behind. It wasn't that we were out possessing them, but we definitely created some chances even early.
Would you say that Jordan maybe looked or feels more comfortable kind of in the center part of those three up top than he does on the wings?
Yeah, but when he scored his goal, he was playing right wing. Okay, I think a lot of you guys missed that. At that point when he scored his goal, Valdez was in the game, and he made the run in on a diagonal from the right wing. So, which is when he was playing right wing, we told him that's what we wanted him to do. So he's just getting more comfortable playing on our team, playing in our league, and playing with our players.
What did you think of Valdez's performance off the bench? Obviously, he's a starting caliber player, but do you like his skill set and that spark plug role at all?
I thought Nelson always gives you everything he has. So Nelson came on the field and gave us that. And, it was important. He had a couple of good looks himself, a couple of good chances. The one that he just bent wide. He had another one. He also probably had a couple of plays that he would like to take back also. But, I never worry about putting Nelson on the field because I know I'm going to get always good endeavor and a good level of play.
On the flip side, Oalex making his first start, what did you make of, you always talk about his ability to sort of read the flow of the game no matter where he comes in. How do you think that he did that, and what did you make of his performance coming in from the start there?
It was okay. I thought he was a little cautious at the beginning coming in because it's different starting than it is coming in as a sub, because as a sub it's just like, okay, fly and make a difference, and now he was trying to get into the game. I think he also got caught a little bit deep. Sometimes deeper than I wanted him to be. So that's one of the reasons we switched sides with him and brought him over to the other side of the field. So we felt he could get more advanced positions on that side of the field. I thought for our first performance it was good.
Were any of the substitutions on Saturday due to injuries or knocks? We saw Anderson kind of go down before he went off.
We were going to sub him anyway. So that one really wasn't impacted. The only one was with Roldan. We took Roldan out because we just didn't want his ankle to get worse. We wanted to make sure he could still play this weekend.
It's looking okay today?
Yeah, I should be able to train Wednesday. Yeah.
Hercules seems to be had a little bit of a cough. Is he sick? Is he all right?
I don't know. No.
S2 looked like, it ticked up a little bit at the end of this 5-game homestand that opened things. Any individuals help themselves in the early part of the season?
It's the same thing. They're learning each other. They're playing a lot of young players, and so they're getting better. It was only Nuhu's second game within Mark. The other Cameroonians playing, much better than he played earlier. Victor starting to adjust to playing as a center forward. So all those things are helping. Craven still looking for his form. But people forget basically You know, he missed a lot of preseason because of injury as well, and then he's missed from July on, so it's basically he's been playing 1 month after missing about 7. And I always feel when you miss 3 or more months, it takes you half that time to find your game. And so I still think he's maybe 2 months away from finding his game, but we've got to continue to play him and allow him to find the game. But, you know, guys are coming along. Nelson's off injury, so it was good to see him out there as well.
Seems like Chad Marshall has been on a bit of a goal-scoring bender dating back to last year. He had the one in the playoffs, one in the preseason, 2 this year. What's going on with him, and what's the luxury of a center back that can offer that kind of threat?
He's always been a center back who's dangerous and can score goals, and I think the goal for him every year should be 4 or 5 goals, you know, so that's what we want to achieve with him. So he's got 2, so he's got a couple more to go. If he wants to make it more than 4 or 5, I'll be happy with that.